Kia ora everyone, welcome. Hi guys. Hello Shante. Thank you Lee. Kia ora, welcome. Hello everyone. You can ask a question whenever you like. Thank you Lee. Any messages for you today? Well, I feel like that you are definitely dealing with someone that's left you out in the cold, Pinky Lee. I feel like that whoever you were dealing with, maybe you've left someone out in the cold, but I do feel like that there is a decision that needs to be made. I feel like that you are definitely putting your barriers up at the moment and blocking yourself from getting hurt again. So if that's resonating with you, I feel like that the message for you today is to make a decision on the person that's left you feeling left out in the cold. Today is the day for you. Maybe tomorrow is the day for you to make a decision whether you want to move forward with this situation or not. Does that resonate with you, Pinky Lee? Hi everyone, please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Hi everyone, I found an amazing house. Shante, will you get the house? I feel like that there's something that you're ignoring at the moment. Shante? Oh no, Shante, sorry. I feel like that there's a beginning that's coming towards you, but I feel like that you haven't yet let go of some situation in the past. I feel like that you need to release that before you can move forward and towards whatever house you're wanting to move into. I do feel like that there is going to be a new beginning into this house, and will you get it? Yeah, I think you will get it, but I feel like that you need to let go of the past first. Whatever situation that wasn't serving you in the past, Shante. Hang on. Dante, hi. Could I please ask if you see me having any kids anytime soon? So this is for Dante. Dante, I feel like that yes, you will have more kids in the near future. I don't feel like it's going to be very soon. I feel like kind of foundation that you need to lay down with someone before you can actually move on to having more children. I feel like that the communication that you're wanting to have children with is a bit lack at the moment. I feel like the other person may not want to have children just yet, whether you do or the person does. I feel like there's someone, whether it's you or the person that you're dealing with, probably doesn't want to have children just yet. So I do feel like that you are going to have children, but not yet. You need to lay a firm foundation, Dante. Katrina, can I please get children? Wow. I feel like that there's going to be some kind of happiness and celebration within your children, whether you're celebrating a birthday party with one of your children. I do feel like that you are going to see the happiness in them very soon, and there is going to be a very good, stable commitment between you, your children, and in the home, Katrina. So it looks very promising. There is a celebration coming up, though, Katrina. So that looks a lot of fun. Oh, good afternoon, Patricia. Hello, any messages for me? Thank you. Love and light. Love and light to you too, Patricia. Patricia, I feel like that you need to start healing within yourself. At the moment, I feel like that you still need to deal with a situation that you haven't yet gained the clarity of, or even gain the truth of some situation you were dealing with. I feel like that you have been waiting for some time, but I feel like that you're still wanting and wanting to gain the clarity of knowing about some kind of love situation, whether it's a relationship or not. Take it how it resonates with you, but I feel like that there is unconditional love within the situation that you have with someone that you do need to talk to and need to gain the clarity of how to move forward in your life. Who was that for? Sorry. Wow. Uh, Katrina. So, no, not Katrina, Patricia. Sorry, Patricia. So, hopefully that reading had resonated with you. So there is still you needing to gain the clarity from a relationship or an emotional situation that you've been dealing with lately, Patricia. Chloe, yes, you may ask a question. Thank you, Bossy Babies. Kia ora, Rahi. Thank you, Lee. Okay, great. Bumped him to the curb already. Oh, awesome. Rahi, any messages for me, Kaylee? I feel like there's a decision you need to make, options that you are needing to make and pick. I feel like that you need to choose them wisely. I feel like that this has to do with a relationship and a partnership. I feel like that there is a lot of options in front of you, but you need to pick them wisely. That's what the message is here for you, is you needing to pick your options wisely in a love relationship, a partnership. Feel like once you do that, then your success will come after it. Feel like that you will pick the right one, Rahi. So congratulations. Shantae, I'm working on that too. Thank you as always. You're welcome, Shantae. Thank you. Martha, my question, how's my house looking? And how's well, I can only answer one question, Martha, so it's out of you or your baby. And how's my baby's doing? I don't have a midwife yet, so haven't. Oh, okay, so I see what you mean. Sorry. I haven't had tests or scans. Also, are you able to tell me my baby's gender? I'm thinking it's a boy. Actually, it's a girl. It's a girl. Yeah, I feel feminine energy around you, so it's a girl. So, your health wise. Mm. I feel like that your health wise is all right at the moment. What I want to say to you, Martha, is that if you're feeling stuck in a situation like within the maternity wife or the midwife, I don't know how all this goes because I've got no children myself. But what I'm saying here is I feel like that there is a situation that you think that you're stuck in. I feel like that it does have something to do with going to the doctors and that. If you feel a bit weary and not wanting to go to the doctors to take their approval on how you're I don't know, feeling inside of you, I feel like that you definitely need to go and get yourself checked out. I do feel like your health is okay from now. I don't see anything bad. I just feel like that your thinking is making you feel stuck, like there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong. I don't feel like that there's nothing wrong. I don't see like that there's nothing wrong. What I feel like you should do is go and see a doctor just to get yourself checked out. Definitely for a midwife in that. Yeah, nah, I feel like it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Just definitely go and see a doctor though. I'm not a doctor, so I can't give you advice on medical wise. But my advice is go and check yourself. You know, you are okay. There's nothing negative that I see here, but definitely go and get yourself checked out. Just on the safe side. And you're having a girl. Sorry guys, bear with me today. I just had some bad news like before, so trying to get through everyone. Emma, can I please ask the question? Yes, you can. Candy, please like and share, guys. Would appreciate that. Candy, hi, near future and love for me, Candy. I feel like that you have been, there has been someone that you've been dealing with in the past situation about an ex-lover and that you're ignoring. I feel like that this person is coming in with the offer, but you're not wanting to take the offer. I feel like that you definitely, I feel like whoever you were dealing with in the past has actually been lying to you and doing a lot of bad shit behind your back, decepting you, even cheating, going right down to the cheating. Definitely, I feel like that you need to release that situation because I feel like that you're still dealing with it. Um, Once you deal with that, then I feel like that you will definitely find out and know which direction, where to go and how to go about it for new love. But at the moment, I don't see you having new love come in. I feel like that you're still dealing with some situation that um, has put you in a sticky situation, especially with someone that's lied to you and decepted you. Yeah, hopefully that works out for you because you had the moon card and the intuition card, and that's both deceptive. People just being lying and cheating, just all that crap. Candy, so that was you, Candy. Katrina, did I answer your question, Katrina? Yes, I've already answered your question, Katrina. You'll have to replay the video over again after him. Emma can. Yes, Emma, you can. Bobby Joe, kia ora. Hi, Kaylee. Could I please ask a question? What do you see in terms of my job career plan? Thank you and blessings. Oh, I feel like that your job. I feel like that you have been working a lot of overtime, being overworking yourself recently. What I want to say is that I feel that you're a very hard worker, very committed person to your work, and I do want to say that there is some kind of wish fulfillment coming your way. Whether you're applying to get a new job or going into a new job, I feel like that you're going to get this job. If it's not about that, I feel like that whatever you've been wishing and hoping for within your job career, like if this has got to do with finance, of course it has to do with finance. Yes, you will get your wish fulfillment, Bobby Joe. So congrats. And I actually feel like that you're going to get your wish fulfillment very soon. So expect it within the next couple of days. That's what I'm feeling. Oh. Katrina, awesome, thank you. We have just moved into a new town, and there is a birthday coming up for us this weekend. Oh, awesome! Happy birthday, Dante. Thank you so much, Kaylee. You're welcome, Dante. Bossy babies. Yesterday, my card said it's the doctor guy. Will be my love soon, not the Navy guy. I would like to know if it's my eye. If it's my what? Eye doctor. Oh, well, if I said if it was your doctor. What I want to say to you is that you need to stop overthinking about the situation. That's what I want to say. I feel like that you're stuck in a situation. You feel like that you're trapped in like all these situations, like the fears and the burdens that are coming along with whatever you're thinking about. Bossy babies, you do need to gain the strength to keep moving forward. I feel like that you're overthinking too much about the situation, and I feel like that you need to pay attention to what's important around you now, bossy baby. So that's what your message is today. To have trapped in fear, you have the power card, strength card, and you have the authority card. So that is all about focusing on what's important to you. Definitely. So I feel like today is all about stop overthinking and pay attention to what's important to you, what's in front of you right now. And if I said yesterday it was your doctor guy, it's your doctor guy. Oh, hi, Kelly. Can I ask a question? Yes, you can. Chloe Briggs. Question is, how will my week turn? Need some of your guidance, please, Kaylee. Oh, I feel like there is going to be some kind of sticky situation, which I feel like it's going to cause a disruption within your situation this week. You've just dealt with conflict. I feel like that it's definitely going to blow over. I feel like that there is, whether it's you or whoever you're dealing with, is actually being self-servant to one another. If you're putting too much time and energy into a situation, I just want to say hold back. Make sure that you're not draining yourself by being servant to others. That's what I want to say. And definitely, you do have the Sun card, so there is going to be some kind of happiness within your week. But pay attention to whoever you're dealing with. There could be conflict and the fate, which is all about having arguing over petty arguments and that, and actually having time away from one another. If you're in a relationship, this is what your situation's all about. But to be honest, I feel like that you need to take care and take notice of your own needs first before you start taking care of others. That's what I want to say to you. But apart from that, I feel like that your week is going to be very happy. Just be aware of people around you that are causing conflict within your situation. Patricia, thank you, Kaylee. Yes, that resonates with me. I appreciate your time and energy. Kia ora, Patricia. Thank you very much. Coyle, kia ora, Coyle. Jenny Hitchcock, kia ora. Benita, hey, what are Ruben's intentions towards me? I feel like that there was some kind of disruption, whether you walked away from a situation with this person or this person walked away from you. But I actually feel like that there's going to be an offer coming in. And I feel like that you've been trying to work very hard towards this situation within you and Ruben's intentions and that. I feel like that there is some kind of luck on your side. If you're wanting to move forward to the next step into a relationship, there is luck on your side. I do want to say that there is a lot of money flowing around you, so pay attention to that. If you're working very hard at work, there's probably a raise in a salary or a promotion coming your way very soon. You could even have a windfall of money. So I do feel like his intentions towards you is like that. In the recent past, they did walk away, but I feel like they want to come back in with an offer. And I feel like it's going to be a very good outcome for you, Genesis. So that's your reading. Genesis, hello. When will Sandra contact me? I feel like that you need to be patient. I feel like you're being a bit impatient. You need to go with the flow. I want to say within probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks time, maybe 2 days, but I'm feeling weeks. But I feel like that you've been impatient, and I feel like that you're dealing with someone in your past. So it could be ex-lover, Genesis. So whether you're dealing with the ex-lover or ex-friend, however it resonates with you, I definitely want to say that you need to be patient and don't let your emotions override your thinking, your judgment on thinking clearly about the situation. You need to release that. The more that you overthink about the situation, the more you get confused about it. So that's what I want to say is be patient, let things unfold. It will come to you. You just need to let it come to you in divine timing. Coil, what can I expect in my love life next month? Coil. Oh. What can you expect in your love life? You do have conflict around you and you do have disruption. So what I want to say about that is be careful how you're dealing with the situation. If you're dealing with a new lover, I do want to say you may say something out of the blue that doesn't resonate with them and they may take it to heart and there could be actually arguments around the situation. So be careful. I do feel like that you are definitely going to move on to clearer and calmer waters, but be careful there. It could be a lot of disruption and conflict around that situation, whatever you're dealing with within your love life. Make sure that you say, you're not saying out of it words to the person that, you're romantically involved with. That's what I want to say. But I do feel like that later on, like once it all blows over, you will definitely move to calmer, clear waters. But I do feel like that there may be a breakup as well. So just pay attention that you're not pushing yourself onto this person too much. Foil. So Rahi. Thank you, Kaylee. Yes, I've got a situation to ponder over, but it's going into business with another male, and I'm unsure on how my husband will handle the situation. So whatever I read out to, just take it in that you use whatever resonates with you to your situation. So love, please like, share, subscribe, guys. Appreciate that. Did any of you guys, apart from Rahi, I just read yours, did any of your readings resonate with you? Love. Hello. Jenny Hitchcock. Do you see any guidance for my 8-year-old girl in the future? I don't know, but what I just pulled out, I feel like she's needing healing around a situation. This is for Jenny. I don't know what situation. I feel like that the situation she's been around is not very positive. I feel like that she's been around a lot of negative. If she hasn't been around a lot of negative things, which I do feel like that she has, you need to make sure that it's not going to be showing up, like it's not going to keep occurring in front of you, because I feel like the more that, the negative toxic bullshit that people throw in front of their children, they grow up with that and they actually latch onto that and they actually become that person when they grow up. So I just want to say that you need to be mindful on your daughter, on how you guys react around your children. I'm not saying that use are abusive or argumentative. It could be like that, but I'm just saying that you need to be mindful around who the children are around, surrounded by, because I feel like that when she does grow up, I do feel like that she's going to need a lot of healing within herself, Jenny. So definitely make sure that she's not around any of your children. I don't wish this upon any children, actually, but make sure that they're not around negative, toxic people. Sylvia, where are we? Hang on, guys. Okay. I don't know. I've just lost where I was supposed to go. Jesus. Hang on, guys. I've just lost here we are. Sylvia, afternoon, Kaylee. What do you see for me and my daughter? Thank you. Love your work. Thank you so much, Sylvia. What do I see for you and your daughter? I do see a new beginning. I do see you as actually gaining the confidence and the strength to connect. I do feel like that it's going to be a new emotional beginning for you. Definitely, if you haven't been on the right path with one another, I do feel like that it has been manifested. And to be honest, I feel like that strength that you both bring in together is actually going to bring in this new opportunity of look, this is the Ace of Cups. This is a new offer, new emotional offer coming in that is going to be very successful. And like you got awareness. So this is the Magician. So you do have the tools, you have the strength, you have everything to make this happen. And you have the solar plexus chakra, which is all about the strength, having strength, gaining the self-confidence to move forward. Definitely gaining strength into a situation and needing that strength to carry out throughout your situation, Sylvia. So it looks very good, Sylvia. Very good. Janelle Green. Did I just answer you, Janelle? No, I don't know. So, Janelle Green, how is your health looking? Oh, I feel like that you need to definitely make a decision. I feel like that the mental wise of your health is actually getting a bit under wraps. I feel like it's your emotions that's taking over your situation. Like I feel, to be honest, I feel like that there is a lot of emotional disruption within your health. You need to be patient, and I feel like that you need to start planning out your situation. What I want to say to you is that you need to make a decision whether it's the mental health of thinking, overthinking. You definitely need to make a decision on a romantic partnership. So I feel like that it's actually emotionally overriding you, Janelle Green. So definitely make a decision and try and be patient with yourself, especially if you're thinking too much about it. I do feel like that you are. Emma Jones, please can I ask if Will has looked at my social media? Does he want me to approach me? Okay. To be honest, I feel like this person has actually moved on. I feel like that there has been some kind of emotional breakup, and I do feel like that it had changed everything around your situation. I feel like that you're doing a lot of putting a lot of energy and time into finding out or being very successful with you and this person, but I don't feel like that this person wants to come forward with you towards you at this very moment. And no, I don't see him looking at your social media, to be honest, Emma Jones. So that is your message for today. Good afternoon, Kaylee. May I have a card, please? Yes, you may. So please, like I haven't even had anyone comment on like they've comment on here, but like when my live's finished, there's no comments on my thing. So I would appreciate it if people could, if I'm giving up free readings, that's the only thing I'd like feedback on my comments. If you don't mind. Thank you guys. So sorry, Fitu, afternoon, may you have a card. Fitu, I feel like that you have moved forward from a situation that you were stuck in. I feel like that the situation was actually disturbing in the recent past, and I feel like that it's put you in hermit mode. I do feel like that there is a change coming towards you, and this change is for the better for you, but I feel like that you need to start healing within yourself. Fitu, if there's been things that with like that you haven't been dealing with a situation like I feel like it's to be honest, I feel like it's a breakup. That's the energy I'm feeling. Because you got the Triumph card and it's moving forward. You have the Solitude card next, and you have the Universe card. So all these cards put together, all these cards you have major arcanas here, and I do feel like that this was a big change in your life too. To be honest, I feel like that there is definitely something coming towards you that is definitely going to change your world, but you need to slowly bring yourself out of hermit mode. I do feel like that you still need a bit of healing over the past situation, but I don't feel like that you need it that much. So if you can start bringing yourself, get yourself out a bit more, socialise with a few friends, even go out and have dinner with your mum and however you live your life. Um, be a bit more energetic. That's what I want to say. So that is your reading for today, Peter. So Candy, thanks. You're welcome. Gloria, kia ora, Kaylee. Can I have one card? One card, or would you like three cards? Yeah, if you want one card, I can give you one card. I'll give you one card. You do have balance here. I feel like that you may be dealing with the justice system. You could be dealing with courts, legal situations, documents, anything that you're dealing with. I do want to say that Need to pay attention to whoever you're dealing with, because I feel like that the person that you're dealing with is very selfish, very selfish. And what I want to say about this, I feel like that they've been putting you in some kind of sticky situation recently, and I feel like that you're feeling that things have been so unbalanced. Like it feels like that you've been juggling so many situations around you, and you haven't had the time to balance it all out. So I feel like that your messages for today is that you need to start balancing. I feel like whatever you're dealing with, documents, legal situations, or this person that's being very selfish toward you, I feel like it's going to roll in your favor. So, to be honest, I feel like that once you start seeing the fruits roll in, you know, whatever goes in your favor, I feel like that you're definitely going to know which direction to take after. If you feel stuck in a situation, um, Gloria, so that's your card. Katrina, no, you answered the other Katrina, not Katrina Pro. Okay, that's okay. I can answer you next. Kayla, will I get a full-time job soon? Love Kay. Yeah, yes, you will. Definitely. You need to make a decision whether you want to move into this partnership. I feel like if you're wanting to go into a business situation with some partnership, you need to make a decision whether you want to go in with this person. This person may not be what you think this person is, but if it's got nothing to do with the business situation, I do feel like that you definitely do need to make a decision whether you want to come out of being unemployed and fully going into a full-time job. I feel like that you're undecisive whether you want to get a full-time job. Well, it says here if you're going to get a full-time job, but you need to. What I'm trying to pick up, what I'm picking up here is I feel like that there is, like when it comes to a point where there is an opportunity in front of you, you don't seem to want to take it. That's what I'm picking up. And I do feel like that there are opportunities in front of you. Definitely there is going to be success in a full-time job. And I do feel like after that you can start rewarding your family, your children, if you have children, with the material things that, you would love to gift them. That's what I'm saying. But I do feel like that you definitely will be successful in that area. But make a decision whether you want to go for it. Because sometimes it may not be the job that you want. And it's a full-time employment. So definitely make a decision. I'd rather take the full-time job than, for now, until you find something better for yourself. If, yeah. Bobby Joe, thank you, Kaylee. So accurate. I just did get a new role, which is a step up financially and have been working hard. Thank you so much. Liked and shared. Thank you so much, Bobby Joe. Appreciate that. Wallflower, hi. Am I on the right path? Not love related, thanks. Okay. Yes, you are definitely on the right path. Yes, there is a new beginning. Like that you've been working very hard towards this new beginning as well. I feel like that there has been some kind of disappointment or heartbreaking moment in the recent past, or you are definitely dealing with it now. I feel like it's now. What I want to say, like, if you're wanting to go into business, I feel like that it's actually emotionally getting to you, like having to move forward in the positive direction. But I do want to say that there is a new beginning in career finances and all that. Definitely, I see you working very hard. And I want to say that there could be a new creative idea that popped into your head. But if you've been dealing with some kind of heartbreak or painful moments in the recent past, that is definitely going to all blow over soon. So, who was that for? Wallflower, definitely. I do see a new job coming your way. Okay. So, can I get a card? You skipped me. Oh, I'm very sorry, Katrina. I've got a lot of people on here, and sometimes I do skip people, but my apologies if I skipped you. You answered, Katrina. That's okay. Yes, you can get a card, Katrina. P. So, Katrina, Katrina, I feel like that you may be dealing with, I feel like that you are actually, you're dealing with some kind of negative toxic energies around you, Katrina P. And I do feel like that it has to do with commitment in a stable home. I do want to say that there has been some kind of disruption in the home, and I feel like that it has actually. Thank you, Love Kay. Appreciate that. I do want to say that this disruption could have actually had a moment where you had actually broken up, Katrina P. So I do want to say that if it hasn't happened, or if it hasn't happened, I do want to say you're going to be dealing with it very soon. You need to get away from the addictions, whether it's you or the person that you're dealing with. It could be alcohol, drugs, whatever you are addicted to, definitely get away from that. It's a warning sign. It's telling you that you need to stay away from it. People that you're dealing with, you definitely need to stay away from, negative, toxic energy people that bring that kind of shit towards people. But I do see that this has got to do with a commitment in a stable home. So that is your message for today, Katrina P. Nirvana. Okay. Kia ora, Kaylee. I have luck with my having kids anytime soon. Oh my God. Yes, I do. I do feel you will have luck having children with your partner. I do want to say that it could be your partner or you that's very immature at the moment, probably immature, or if they're not immature, I feel like that the words that are coming from them, like in having children, speaking to you about having children, are very blunt. So I do want to say that you are dealing with someone that is very immature in the way that they speak, they think. Definitely, you will have a commitment going toward having children. This is Nirvana, so you will have children soon, but make sure that the person that you're dealing with is actually speaking from the heart, not from the mind. I want to say. So, Chloe Briggs, thank you so much, Kaylee, for your time. You helped me get through. You give me hope. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Appreciate that, hun. Thank you, guys. So appreciate it. Hello, what are Mike's thoughts towards me? That's in the... Well, I feel like his thoughts towards you is actually you are going to gain clarity, and I feel like coming from this person towards you, and I do feel like it's actually going to start healing you and the person. Whether you've definitely dealt with a disruption in the recent past, I feel like that you have. I do feel like that whatever communication is spoken to one another is actually going to start healing you both. And I feel like that after that healing process has taken place, definitely I do see a really good outcome for your situation with this person, Enza. So it looks very good. I feel like that you definitely, if you haven't gained the clarity or the truth yet, Enza, I do feel like you definitely are going to gain the clarity and the truth. Definitely. So that's your reading for today. Hey, my girl, Taroha. Sus, awesome. You're welcome, Kayla. Thank you for subscribing, huh? I seen you your notification come up. Hey, my sister, share you. Solid sis. Thank you. Right, guys. Okay, I just want to lay it out to everyone. I may have skipped some people, but please, I do have a lot of people on here that I have to answer to, so I will get to you at the end. if I haven't. So where are we, Jenny Hitchcock? See, my thing just keeps going up and I forget where I've gone. Like Enza, okay. Okay, Enza, yep. Daniel. Kia ora, Jade. Kia ora. Hello from New Zealand. Oh, Jade, kia ora. Coil. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Paul. Angela, is it Angel? Hey, can I ask a question? Yes, you can. Jenny Hitchcock, yes, you're right, because she's my troubled child. Always dealing with something. Okay, Angel, wanting to know how Caleb feels about you. I feel like that this person does feel like he does have a passionate desire for you. That's what I want to say. But I feel like that there is going to be justice brought to the situation. Like things are going to roll in your favor. I feel like it's going to roll in both your guys' favor, yours and the person that you're dealing with. I do definitely see that you are both going to be manifesting a beautiful outcome, to be honest. So I do feel like he does have a lot of passionate desires about you, Angel. Definitely it will roll in your favor, hon. Definitely. Both of your favors. I feel like that this person is a bit shy as well. Right, like, hey Kelly, liked and still subscribe. Can I get a card, please? Yes, you may. Right, light. Okay, bright light. I feel like that there has been some kind of breakup that you've been dealing with. I feel like that you're still crying over the situation and feeling a bit oversensitive about the situation. I feel like those people